to my foot heels. Well, this room is a total mess.
Right? My mother, the Queen, she hates uninvited house guests. You have to remain completely undetected.
I understand. I'll be invisible and quiet as a...
Well, I'll probably sneeze to death, but anything for chivalry.
I need to talk with you. I have decided that I will...
Don't you see them in the middle of something very important? What now?
I want to marry a princess.
What? Out of the question. You know how we feel about having house guests staying in the castle?
But I need a companion. I need a wife.
Speaking of companion, you spend too much time with the fool. He's idiotic, he's obnoxious, and he's not funny.
Other things he is funny.
Sweet face, shall I be the king to the rest of my life?
Oh yes, but the king, of course.
That's fantastic. That should load up the place where my mind is.
May I continue?
Proceed.
I need someone to love me.
We love you. We had a nanny tell you that since the day you were born.
Please, please.
Oh, Richard! We want you to be happy. Not deliriously happy, of course, but reasonably happy. So, we've decided to grant your desire.
Well, then, she has to be a real princess. Beautiful, charming, has to have a proper pedigree and a good dowry. Most of all, she has to make me look great.
Ah, yes, of course. We shall immediately begin to make arrangements to find a suitable and politically advantageous partner for you to match.
I have just decided that all young men in the kingdom known as Robert shall be known as Buddy. And all those who are known as Jarek shall be known as you.
So, the Queen gathered all the prospective princesses in the area and began a long process known as the royal interviews.
Thank you, Judge. Well, I don't want to marry someone that smells like a sheep.
She comes from an agricultural kingdom.
The other one, she had a dirty lip.
That was a moustache, Richard.
In any case, I don't want to marry.
Don't worry, I'll tell you who you want to marry. Yes, that appears to be it. We've seen every princess in the kingdom, and we've narrowed it down to these two. Princess Rebecca and Princess Elizabeth. Yes, we'll invite them back to the castle, and I shall choose between the two.
I really want to get married.
Well, as I said, everything was going so well career-wise. I was performing some bigger villages, you know, some little street miming. And 9 years later, bang, hit that big time.
Oh, fool, it must be so much fun to be in show business.
Oh, it's a living, yes.
Tell me something more about Richie.
Oh, Richie. He's a prince of a guy. Yes.
I hate my mother. I hate her. I hate her.
Hello, Richard.
Hello. How's your foot?
Well, it's actually getting better. I might be leaving soon.
Well, something ghastly has happened to this room.
Well, I cleaned it up. You see, I've checked it in the royal handbook of what to do when you're hiding out.
Well, she's a real find, this one, Richie.
All those princesses were terrible. Crooked teeth, a mustache. Absolutely terrible.
Have you ever considered that the problem might just be with you? Yes.
That's preposterous. It's out of the question. What could she possibly mean?
What she means is that you could stand a much better chance of finding yourself a bride if you weren't so concerned about all those superficial things. I mean, all you care about is pedigree, title, and teeth.
I'm a prince, you know, with standards to maintain.
Well, we know about that. We're aware of that fact. But I have yet to hear the word love mentioned. Or isn't that important to you?
Of course it is. After all the other conditions are met.
You know what I think? I think you don't know what you want.
Oh, look, I don't know what I want. I am a prince, heir to the throne, dashing and divine. I don't know what I want. Quite not to be like that.
I am a princess who happens to be in the wrong place at the right time, trying to help a stubborn prince.
Princess walks around cleaning up fools' rooms, you're right.
You could have backed me up.
Well, a fool who meddles is soon unemployed. You get my drift.
Yes, and in my free time, do you know what I like to do?
That's a great thing.
I like to count horses and think about my feet.
Interests other than podiatry and equestrian mathematics.
I also like watching birds.
Oh, I can see from around. You like to catalog the various species, map the migration routes, etc.
I don't know about that. I just like to watch them eat. What is art? Rational conduct of no. What is beauty? The one who's more.
So, Richie, when are you and Princess Rebecca gonna tie the noose?
Princess Rebecca is a very beautiful woman, I suppose in time.
Richie, she's a moron.
That is a distinct possibility. On the other hand, I don't want to marry someone who has the personality of a monk.
Then dump her.
On the other hand, she's a princess.
Sure,
So,
give her a
marry her, Richard. Marry her.
Sure, give her a couple of pounds of bird seed and she'll be happy as a lark.